It's Tag Tuesday. Tag Tuesday is an open collaboration hosted by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming, and I will have a link to her channel down below in the description. And if you go to her channel, you can see her wonderful work, and then she will have the list of all the participants who are contributing to the open collaboration. And you'll want to check out everybody's video because they are such great talent in all those participants. So my tag is going to be a little bit different. I posted a video recently about a new technique I learned, and that was to create this. But basically you glue layers of magazine pages. I want to try it with scrapbook paper. I'm sure it's going to be kind of the same idea, but you want to use bright colors, and you want to I glued about 10 together. So I won't go through the whole thing again. You can see the video. I'll try to remember to link it below. So you're going to glue about 10 sheets together, and then you just start to tear away the layers. And when you do that, see if I can hold it close enough, you get these beautiful colors and images that come through the background. So if you haven't seen that, it's a really fun technique. You might want to go over and watch that. Or in that video, I link Lori Marie Jenkins, and that's where I learned it from. So to continue in that, I had some little leftovers, things like that I had peeled and torn away. So I'm going to make a very untraditional type tag, but I think it'll be fun. So I had a small piece here, so I'm just trying to make it kind of look like a tag of some sort. So we'll just tear it, and again you can see I just glued a bunch of pages together, and then you just start tearing away one, and then over here you can grab two and tear that away, and it exposes all those wonderful colors underneath. So this one showed a lot of white where the color pulled off the magazine page there, so I don't love that. But I have been just kind of going over it. You can wet it a little more and take that off, but I thought, well, it kind of looks like gesso, so I'll leave some of it, and I'm going to cover it also, so we'll see how that turns out. I don't have my hole puncher in here. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the hole, or I'm just going to staple something here, but we'll put it like this to make it look a little more like a tag. So, and I don't really want straight edges, but we'll do that. Okay, so just make sure I'm on here. All right, so I'm just going to use all the scraps. I'm going to just see if I can create something here. I did get a sticker with my quote on there, because you know I have to have a quote, but I think everything else I'm going to do, I'm going to try. I have an image that I had torn out, and it tore out perfectly, so I'm going to try that. And I don't want to ink on here. You know how we distress the edges and things like that, so I'm not going to do that. This is going to go in my art book right there with that page, so that I made in the last video. So it's going to match that okay, and it's not inked, so I don't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to put this here just for just a little color, and also to kind of raise the image up a little bit. So I glued that down. Found hole punch. I have a tray on the dining room table that I keep things in, so when I want to come in here and work, I have kind of the basics right there. All right, so let me show you the image. In the National Geographic there that I tore up, there was a story about a group of monks, and I didn't even know till this morning that this tore out just about perfectly. So I'm going to use that for my image, my focal point. I'm going to set it right on that. So that was pretty good luck that it tore out so well. And then remember the whole trick about that I'm not remembering. So if you tear away from yourself, you don't get the white jagged edges there. So of course my first instinct is to want to distress that, but I'm trying to peel away to see if there's a dark layer underneath that could kind of give the impression that I've distressed. So try to pull. That helped a little bit. All right, so now you can see all the layers. Each of these was just pages glued on top of each other, and then I peeled them away, just exposed really pretty colors underneath. And then this image, the photography was like that, so I thought that was really pretty, and the bright colors and things like that. So I'm going to put that on there. Now, let me think on this. I have these. So what I think is I'm going to try to cut this out. If it'll fit, cut out the words. That's too small. So let's see. I think I had too much coffee this morning. I'm kind of shaky. All right. Get my quote in the right order here. Believe. All right, so the words are glued down. And then here I have my wonderful pile of different fabrics that I got from that rag rug that I had washed, sorry. And I wanted to see how I want to use this. I have a video also of this. It's called Eureka, and because I had bought one of those rugs and then I washed it, and all of this, I mean, this is not even all of it. I've given stuff away. I've used it. All of this is what your rag rug is made out of. Beautiful, beautiful, just pieces of fabric in here. So I like that one too. Let's see. So anyway, that was an awesome little discovery once I washed that. I washed it to make it a little softer because I wanted to use it for a play mat, and surprise. It was a great surprise. So it's not like really sorry silk, but it definitely gives you that kind of faux sorry on there. So I'm going to try to squeeze this in here. So I wanted to add this because I think it kind of gives the impression of like his clothing here, and then this is kind of the same kind of color, a silky kind of material. So I think that adds a really pretty touch there. All right, so now we just need our topper. So far so good, just that these look a little bit too new. So I'm taking a baby wipe and I'm just trying to rub some of the, I guess it's ink, off of it, just to so you could still read it, but it's not like perfect, like I just cut up a sticker. So I distressed that a little bit here just with a baby wipe and just rubbed some of the our ink off of there. So I think that's an awesome image to use there. So that's my tag. That's my tag for Tag Tuesday. Not traditional, but I really love it. And it definitely goes with what I worked on in the last video. And so I'll attach probably up here on this page somehow and make a background for it. I'll probably make a background using all of the little cutoffs and put that on the page next to this one. So again, thank you for joining me. It is Tag Tuesday, an open collaboration hosted by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming, and the link to her channel will be below. I hope you were inspired to try something new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.